how do we tell if a guitar is nice? Is there one way? Is it the neck, the headstock, the pickups? Is it how many animals were harmed in the creation of this thing? Well, one way is this thing. That's a Varitone circuit. A Varitone is a 6-way tone control that acts as a notch filter, and it opens up a ton of tonal possibilities for your guitar. Today, I'm gonna show you exactly how it works and why you need one. Let's cycle through a few of these settings. Here's position 1 with the Varitone bypass. And you can do that with any of these pickup combinations. So now we have, between our pickup combos and our Varitone switch, we can get a lot out of our guitar wiring, and this was not expensive to purchase or install. This Varitone does not work the same way that our tone knob works. The tone knob is like tapering off EQ. The Varitone is a notch filter. So when I go like this, you'll hear this click. This actually notches out specific frequencies at specific preset dB levels. There's a great article on Sweetwater that walks you through all the frequencies and the dB cuts. So that makes it a lot easier once you understand exactly what's happening. When I'm here, position 1, nothing is happening at all. It's as if the Varitone was never installed on this beautiful guitar. When I go to position 2, what happens is we take minus 8.5 dB at 1.875 kilohertz. One of my favorite sounds. Versus. It's important to remember that with a Varitone, you're cutting that frequency at this specific dB, but the frequencies above and below that cut are unaffected. So you're really just notching out that specific frequency. And just so you know, every time you're switching here, you're putting your tone through a different tone capacitor. So you actually can change the tone caps in a Varitone if you wanted each of these to be different frequencies. If you're interested in getting a Varitone put into your guitar, which I think is a really cool aftermarket thing to have and kind of rare and interesting, you just need to purchase a Varitone. There are a couple companies that make aftermarket Varitones at varying prices and complexities. I use the Lisle Pentatone. It's $45, super affordable, and it works great. There's also the Rothstein Platinum, and then Big D Guitars makes a Varitone that's really popular and super high quality. Those are the 3 that I would recommend, but the Lisle is definitely the most affordable and the simplest circuit, so I would go with that one to start. Links to everything below, check out all 3. And then taking it to any experienced luthier, it's really just like putting in another pot. I would assume the install on something like this could be $75. So these are not all the same. The capacitors used in them are different, so the positions on them will sound different. Looking at the Rothstein one, it looks like their later positions, rather than being brighter, some of them are actually darker. So it's not like the classic GIbson Varitone, but it does have the same idea where you're now getting 5 extra EQ tones out of your guitar. It would be worth checking out their website to hear some audio demos, but they do sound great and they are really cool. In conclusion, the fact that you can buy a Varitone for 45 bucks or like 100 bucks even for these like super fancy ones is rad. It's a cool upgrade. You now have 5 extra tones out of your guitar without doing any extra shit, and that combined with your pickup selection, it's like, dude, I vote thumbs up. I only have the Varitone on one of my guitars right now. I will add it to a couple more. It's not like a 100% make or break, but if you're looking to expand your tonal vocabulary and you don't have a lot of guitars to do it on, a $45 part upgrade to get 5 more EQ curves out of your guitar, what are we talking, come on, like what are we talking about? Let me know if you like the sound of the Varitone, if you think that's something that you would use. Does the Varitone anger you? Does it make you want to flip over a car? If you're interested in learning more about the guitar and how to play it, please follow us on Patreon. We got an Instagram called Shreducation Lessons where we're just teaching the guitar. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Links for everything are below in the description. We'll see you next time.